Oh, Steve, what's new?
Hi, I'm Stephen Gailey. I'm the chief clown of the Steel City Clown Brigade.
And I'm Amy. I'm the new member of the Steel City Clown Brigade. Woo. And I'm Sarah Strickland, otherwise known as Mama Stricky.
Okay. Well, today we got to get ourselves one of those animated spinning globes like news broadcasts
We
have.
just have to make sure it spins the right direction.
We have to make sure that, because if Neil deGrasse Tyson comes on the show, he will make mention of it.
I know, and we're going to have the right sky in the background. Well, I mean, hopefully we won't have the cameras pointing up, because that would mean that you'd be fainting, which would be bad. So, but hopefully, either that or I think it's shipping. Yes.
I think it's shipping.
I think it's shipping. She needs to get off of Tumblr. Aha.
Okay, Tumblr. Let's move on from Tumblr, because we don't want to give anyone spoilers for this thing. Okay.
We want to give previews.
No, we don't.
Tumblr's coming.
No, it isn't. Okay, moving on.
I don't think we heard that anyway, so.
It's not important. Moving on, folks. I'd like to once again welcome you to the Clown Cave here in Pittsburgh. I'd like to say hello to all of our fans out there. Hi, all 7 of you. And to our one fan in Great Britain. Hi, Sandra. How you doing?
Hello, Sandra.
We will have special British news for you later, so don't you worry. First off, we go to Austin, Texas.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. You don't have to go to yeah? Okay, anyway. In Austin, Texas, the Powerball jackpot is over $600 million, and nobody has won it yet.
So exciting, my glasses fell off.
Okay. And just on a personal note, as the host of this thing, it's interesting how every episode we have a different group of people, and
it's different as they think it.
Yes, I don't know. But moving on. Okay. According to the Texas lottery officials, it could be the largest payoff in U.S. lottery history. Now, I guess that's all the states that have gambling so that they can pay for their senior citizens and so on and so forth. Actually, I don't know what they pay for in Texas with their lottery money.
Probably horses.
It doesn't say that, though. Let's see. It doesn't say what Texas pays for. If you know what Texas is paying for, write us in.
Leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments.
Well, it makes sense that gambling would pay for senior citizens because getting out of bed can be as much of a gamble as I can handle in a day.
Okay.
Moving right along.
Moving right along, okay. International news. Perhaps one of the most troubling circumstances that you can possibly imagine in the country has hit Venezuela. Venezuela has been hit by chronic toilet paper shortages.
That stinks. Literally.
Okay.
Are we on a roll with this?
No, I hope not.
Well, they're not, obviously.
So, folks, if you're down south of our border, people in Mexico, send your telephone books to Venezuela.
Or your catalogs.
Or your catalog, but not the shiny, glossy catalogs. You have to send the old-fashioned Sears Roebuck catalogs before they became shiny and glossy in the 1930s. After they became on magazine-type paper, they were no longer absorbent, and it just it's just messy. You don't want to use the 1940s on Sears catalog for that.
Phone books work better. Two-ply phone books.
Or the old Farmer's Almanac.
Are they quilted?
No, but you can use 2 pages.
Okay.
And the beauty of the Farmer's Almanac is you rip them out as you use the Farmer's Almanac, because it's like on a daily thing, so you rip out the days you've already used.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, and so forth.
Uh-huh.
Fertilizer. Farmers, they go together. Moving on, again.
Maybe that's what Texas has the lottery for the horses, because they have to have a wagon to pick. Never mind. Moving on. The Yahoo board, according to the Wall Street Journal, has approved the acquisition of Tumblr.
$1.1 billion.
$1.1 billion for Tumblr, which the first news of this happened, of course, on Twitter. So the breaking of this story was done on Twitter, talking about Tumblr, which I guess gives you a place of where Tumblr is in the grand scheme of things. It's somewhere between Twitter and, what's that one with pictures for people that can't read?
Fiction?
There's like a Twitter thing for people that can't. Instagram, yeah. Instagram, Twitter for the illiterate.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Also for people who are obsessed with photos of their lunch and feel like it's worth sharing with the world in a vintage sepia filter.
Their lunch?
Well, some people need,
lunch. Okay, well there you go.
Some people need inspirational ideas for food.
You know, it's even more fun when the people from Instagram post their things to Tumblr and then tweet about it on Twitter. That's fun. We don't like them.
You don't like Tumblr?
No, we don't like the people who, like, abuse
Instagram.
all three. Tumblr is a very nice place for getting out your fangirl feels or night blogging your crazy ideas.
Fangirls?
What
He's
the
old.
rest of your young girl troop thinks about One Direction. That's fangirling.
Well, if you were a fangirl, wouldn't you be like a fan of a girl? They're fans of boys. Shouldn't they
No.
be fanboys?
No. You are a girl who is a fan. You are a fangirl. Usually one who squeals a lot in regards to whatever it is they're a fan of.
That doesn't make any sense to me, but that's okay.
Oh, it's okay.
Fangirls are specifically the young lady version of groupies.
I thought groupies were female.
No, groupies are either.
Oh, okay.
Fangirls are just girls who are fans.
And fanboys are boys that follow people around.
I think fanboys are the boys that dance.
Never mind. Moving
Moving on.
Moving on. Okay. Okay. This is the office cat who has come to report. It just brought us in a pressing news story
No, that's not.
written on the back of this Family Dollar receipt. Okay.
It's only a pressing news story if they ironed it.
Okay, it's wrinkled. So there's a news story that needs press. According to a Saudi cleric. So you know, folks, this is going to be a sane and rational thing coming up right now. According to a Saudi cleric, Twitter will damn your soul. Which means, once and for all, if Twitter can send you to hell, Twitter is more important and more powerful than Tumblr and Instagram put together.
But see, if Twitter can send you to hell, then that's all the more reason then you want to avoid Twitter and should instead go to Tumblr.
So you can fall in love with God.
As you tumble down your dashboard.
Let's see here. I got my Bible right here. I don't have anything in here about Twitter, Tumblr.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't say anything about Yahoo either.
It says you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your strength, with all your soul, and all your Tumblr.
It does not say that. I think that's offensive. And I'm
Just
pretty.
love your neighbor, which is, Tumblr does a better job of than Twitter.
Maybe you should love it with your Facebook because that's where all your friends are. Won't you be my neighbor?
Okay. For our good friends in Britain. Now you're supposed to go like this. Oh, actually, I'm not allowed. I have to go like this.
Okay.
And by the way, that's going out to a very special member of our brigade. This is your daily fix of Harry Styles. Here, let me do my hair thingy here. Okay. Oh no, how's his hair go?
Gel.
Gel.
That's me.
I got boot polish. Okay. Anyway, we have some special One Direction news from our good friend, a good friend of the broadcast, always checks out our broadcast, always leaves the most uplifting and loving things to say about us, our good friend Noel Gallagher of Oasis.
Round of applause, please.
Noel Gallagher, for those of you that are American and don't know who Oasis is, Noel Gallagher is possibly the most hated man
Boo.
alive today.
Boo.
But except for maybe Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber's not a man yet, so he doesn't count.
And he's kicked out of Great Britain, so there you go.
He was kicked out of Great Britain?
Yes.
What was he kicked out of Great Britain for?
For being Justin Bieber.
You can't kick someone out for being Justin Bieber.
It's Great Britain. Yes, they can.
If you had seen Bieber being Bieber, you would understand why he was kicked out.
Cats, come back.
Well, apparently at the Novelos Awards, One Direction was not there. Yes, they were not represented at this award show. And when Mr. Gallagher was asked about it, he was quoted as saying, "There aren't any clowns like One Direction here."
Wow.
Clown. Now, number one, as an actual clown, I take great umbrage to suggesting that the people from One Direction are clowns. Clowns practice what they're doing.
And are talented at it.
And we are entertaining.
Ducky, what direction does One Direction go?
Well, for me, in regards to One Direction, I go away from them. Quickly.
Away.
Very true. Very quickly.
Away, sis.
So, I'm a sister of a person.
Oh, no.
You're a sister of a person?
I am someone's sister, and I go away. So, Oasis makes sense.
Away, sis. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Actually, as we're sitting here looking at this One Direction page, I think Kaylee just is in the chat room, and it said something in the could you do me a fave? Anyway, moving on. We're not going to read Kaylee's tweets online because, it is what it is.
So our poor camera person is groaning.
Oh, he's groaning? Or maybe he's fallen asleep.
Let us hear you groan, camera person.
I think he needs more oil. Anyway.
So,
Gotta be louder.
Louder!
There you go.
So apparently there is now there will now soon be a contest in Great Britain. It's who kills Noel Gallagher first, the clowns or Directioners. That is what, like Trekkies. I'm sorry, they prefer Trekkers. But the Trekkers, there will be the Directioners and the clowns and circus people will now be taking turns trying to kill Noel Gallagher. So we have that going for us soon. The most hated man in music will go where all the other Twitter followers go.
I'm confused. How
what?
would you know if you've killed him if you're second to kill him? I mean, whoever kills him first is, that's pretty obvious. But how do you know whether you're second or third at killing him?
Because by the second there won't be much left.
Oh, okay.
I suspect that the clowns will use a tiger or a lion or something.
Poor kitty.
Well, no, if they're hungry enough,
But we don't want to poison them.
He has them after he gets a shower.
We'll give the kitty a shot and some Pepto-Bismol. It'll be okay.
But detox.
Well, we'll follow it up with a nice,
Although the thought of Noel Gallagher being torn apart by 13-year-old girls is entertaining as well.